It was Christmas Eve, and Emily was rummaging through her grandmother's dusty attic in search of decorations for the family tree. Among the tangled lights and faded ornaments, she found a peculiar silver bell, slightly tarnished but beautifully engraved with snowflakes and a faint inscription that read, "To those who listen." Intrigued, Emily dusted it off and gave it a gentle ring. The sound was unlike any she had ever heard, soft, melodious, and hauntingly beautiful. As the echo faded, she felt an icy breeze brush past her, though the attic was sealed tight. Shrugging it off, she carried the bell downstairs to show her family. Her grandmother's face turned pale when she saw the bell. "Emily," she whispered, "where did you find this?" "In the attic," Emily replied. "Isn't it beautiful?" "It's more than that," her grandmother said, her voice trembling. "This bell belonged to my mother. She used to say it was a gift from the spirit of Christmas itself, but only those in true need could hear its call. After she passed, the bell disappeared." Emily's father laughed it off, dismissing the story as a family legend. But later that night, when the house was quiet, Emily heard the bell ring on its own. She followed the sound to the living room, where the bell was perched on the mantel. It rang again, louder this time. As she approached, the room filled with a soft, glowing light. A figure began to form, a woman in a flowing white dress, her face kind but sorrowful. "Who are you?" Emily whispered, her heart pounding. "I am the keeper of the bell," the woman said. "It rings for those who have lost their way, for those whose hearts have grown cold. Do you hear it, Emily?" "I do," Emily replied. "But why me?" The woman smiled. "Your family has forgotten the true spirit of Christmas. The joy, the love, the togetherness. It's buried beneath distractions. The bell calls to remind you of what matters most." Tears welled up in Emily's eyes. She thought of the recent arguments, the distant silences at dinner, and how Christmas felt more like an obligation than a celebration. "What can I do?" she asked. "Gather your family," the spirit said. "Share the truth of the bell. Its magic will do the rest." The next morning, Emily told her family about the spirit and the bell's message. Though skeptical, they humored her and gathered around the tree. When Emily rang the bell, a wave of warmth and light filled the room. Laughter, long forgotten, bubbled up as memories of past Christmases flooded their hearts. From that day on, the bell was no longer just an ornament. It became a symbol of love, forgiveness, and the true meaning of Christmas. And every year, when the family gathered to ring it, they swore they could hear a faint, joyful laugh echoing in the distance.